There we go, that's the music. Alright. I decided that I want to do balance as a variant as quick as possible. The reason why is because I think my experience with balance is pretty cool. Like, I like balance as a variant. The rules are also, you like this color scheme, it's very blue because balance. What's a good, oh man, this is very bright. I'm sorry if like I mean, black's actually not a bad color for this. But the rules are that besides just regular Minesweeper, the number of mines each row and column is the same, so it works up like a, is this Sudoku for this one? Or is it like Star Battle, if you know what that puzzle is? Every row and every column has the same number of mines. And using this mine count, we can actually figure out exactly how many mines there are in each row and column. Here there are 10 mines, 5 rows, 5 columns. So each row and each column must have 2 mines, right? The music's so loud. There we go. Okay, and this obviously changes over size. For example, this is an 8x8 with 24 mines. That means 3 per column and 3 per row instead of 2. But we'll see how this works, right? So let's think about this 4 first and how that affects balance, because we already have quite some subtle logic here. We know that in row 2 there are 2 mines, in row 4 there are 2 mines, and because this 4 over here sees all of these cells, we know these cells must have 4 mines in them. But this corresponds exactly with the number of mines in rows 2 and 4, and that implies that the 4 mines in these 2 rows are completely contained within these 6 cells, meaning that the other 4 cells are not mines. Oh, well, more obviously, row 3 only has 2 more spots, so both mines are in row 3. We know this 3 over here, this is regular Minesweeper, there's 2 mines here. Is that an ad? God dang it. I'm so sorry. There is 1 mine here, 1 mine here, or there are 2 mines in these 4 cells. So to complete this 4, these have to be both mines. And now column D is complete. This 3 over here, we cannot have 2 mines here, there must be exactly 1 mine here, which means that the 3rd mine for this would be here. I guess in similar fashion, there has to be 1 mine here. But before that, we know this 4 has 3 mines around it. There is therefore 1 mine here. So to fulfill the 2 mines in this column, this must be a mine. What else do we have? Good question. 4 mines remaining doesn't tell us anything. In fact, like, the remaining mine count essentially does not tell us anything, because we already know how many rows and numbers are in columns. So yeah, we can't use, I don't think we'd ever need to use that. I'm thinking about using the quote-unquote set theory, which involves like you know, like this 4 here and 4 here was already some sort of use of set theory, or SET, set equivalence theory, set theory. I said theory so many times. Alright, well, okay, we can use set theory here, because in columns A and E, there is 1 mine in these 2 cells and 1 mine in these 2 cells. That makes a total of 2 mines in these 4 cells. Now we're gonna look at rows 1 and 5. Because this must have 1, and this must have 1, then these 4 cells have a total of 2. Combine that with this here and this here, that makes 4 mines in rows 1 and 5, but rows 1 and 5 can only have 4 mines, implying that this last cell over here that was not touched is not a mine. Cool. Now we know there's 1 mine here, then there is no mine here. This is a mine to complete this 2. This is therefore not a mine. C must be completed with a mine here. No mine here, therefore. And I think this should be trivial. I don't know, star battle. But you saw that piece of logic was pretty tricky because it involves the use of a lot of different columns placed together. I think that's just the core of set theory, and it makes Minesweeper a lot more puzzle-like than it already is. That's why I find it fun, I suppose. In the usual, like, in these like smaller sizes, they're pretty simple. I should not be like underestimating 2 mines here. That's, wow. Okay, well I guess I didn't misclick. But you eventually find like weird setups in bigger sizes. Let's look at this this chain over here. I think this is just regular Minesweeper, but I can't really tell. There's 2 mines over here, and there's 2 mines over here. Well, yeah, of course, we know there's 2 mines. Okay, this has 2, and because of this 4, this has 2. That's the logic, right? That's a regular Minesweeper, but now because of balance, we therefore know that these are non-mines. Doesn't help. Interesting. Next, of course, this 3 means there's 2 mines here, so these are both mines. This 2 over here means 1 mine here, so this is a mine because of balance. This is not a mine then. Then this is a mine. This is not a mine. This is a mine. This is a mine. And trivial to the very end. So that's 5 by 5 for you. 6 by 6 is basically the same thing. 2 mines per row and 2 mines per column. I guess it just works on a bigger size, so maybe we can find more subtle logic here. For example, we know any 2 rows must have a total of 4 mines. Does that help? I was thinking because 3 rows must then have 6 mines in them. But I'm not exactly sure if that works. It doesn't seem to work at this stage. Because I can say this has 3 exactly. And then this must have at most 1. So this must have a minimum of 3. Actually, no, it must have a minimum of 2. Oh, okay, well then it's even worse then. Alright, how do we even start with this? 1 mine here. I guess since 5 and 6, row 5 and 6 must have 4 mines total, then this set contains 3. And because this set contains 3, we know that these 2 cells can only contain 1 maximum. So these 2 cells must contain a minimum of 2. And if they contain the minimum of 2, then these both cannot be mines. This is made trivial. In fact, there's 1 mine here, so we know that no mines here. Ooh, 1. Well, we can also use the fact that there must be at least 1 mine here. Because there are 2 mines in balance, that there are 2 mines in this column. And so 2 mines in these 4 cells, meaning at least 1 mine here. No mines here. This 3 only has 1 mine remaining. Well, we also know there's 1 mine here because there's only 1 mine in here. Okay, not a lot of information. Okay, well. Yeah, we know there's 1 mine here. Wherever that mine is, we can safely reject this and this cell. But that then implies there has to be a mine here to complete the other column. Because 1 column is complete, the other column must also be complete. And in both cases, you'd have like some sort of X structure. Which means that there is also 1 mine here as a result, completing row 1. This is a 1-2 pattern. There's 1 mine here, so this is not a mine. I guess we can draw that. Not helpful. But sure. Well, we know that there is what? We don't know there's 1 mine here, but we know there must be at least 1 mine, because if there were no mines, then this happens. So this one must have at least 1 mine. Therefore, this one must have at most 2. at most 2 doesn't help either. Is this an ad? Alright, well, we're done here. We're not watching all these ads, man. I'm gonna play something that does not have ads. I really cannot believe I'm playing something that has ads. Of all things. What do we want? Haha, Nintendo music. Will I be sued for this? Alright, we'll have fun. Oh, well, column C is just done. I did not see that. 3 here. We know there's 1 mine here, therefore there is 1 mine here. This is therefore the mine to complete column B. 2 implies 1 mine here, so this must be a mine to complete row 3. This is therefore the mine to complete this 3 over here. This 2... no idea. Well, row 4 requires both of these to be mines. So then trivially... there we go. Yeah, this is hard. This is hard. Oops, guess there's that then. This one over here sees 1 mine. Because A and B both contain 2. Well, we know that this set of 5 cells has 4 mines in it, but no idea how that helps. I think what's more important is it rows 2, 3, and 4? It is. Notice that these are very, like, they fit together quite well. These total have a total of 4 mines in them, but we know rows 2, 3, and 4 have a total of 6 mines because they each contain 2 mines. Therefore, these 2 cells must contain 2 mines, and the only way to do that is if they were both mines. Is that set equivalence theory? I don't know. But now, column F is complete. Ooh. Can we get rid of this? I don't know. Looks pretty fancy. There is 1 mine here for the 2, so this is also a mine, completing row 2. 1. This is a mine. Yeah, we know that. Because of, you know, column E. What is going on? Well, okay, well this is not easy to spot. I have no idea why, but this can't be a mine. Because we know in A there must be 2 mines, then there has to be at least 1 mine here. Meaning that if this were a mine, both of these are non-mines, which breaks. So this can't be a mine. Because now there is 1 mine here to complete this 1, these are both non-mines. Therefore that's a mine. This 3 over here means there's 1 mine here only, so that's a mine. And this 3 is complete now. One mine here means this is a mine, and that's not a mine, so this is a mine, and then trivial from here on. There we go. So that's B6. I think I'm just gonna keep playing until I get 10 out of 10 here. 1 over here means 3 over here. And because there can be 2 here, this is a mine and these are non-mines. Regular Minesweeper. We'll figure it out over time, you know. 2 mines. I do know this has to be a mine because there are 2 mines in column E and only 1 here. So this is a mine and these are non-mines. This 1 is complete, so that's a mine now. Let's see, this 1 is complete actually. I think this has to be a mine. Not true. This is a 1-2 pattern. Row 4 is complete. 3. Well, we know there's 1 mine here, so B is complete. 3. Well, we know there's 2 mines here, but in the entirety of 2 and 3, there are 4 mines. So these are both mines, I think. 3 here implies 1 mine here, so this is a mine. that's complete. This 1 is complete, so that's a mine. This 3 is complete. This 2 makes a mine here. This 3 is complete, so now this is a mine. This has to be a mine, and therefore this is not. This is trivially solved. There we go. 1, 3 is a regular Minesweeper pattern. Row 6 is complete. I think this 2, 3 is actually a 2, 2 in disguise. But there's 2 mines here and there's 2 mines here, so this isn't a mine essentially. And because there can only be 2 mines in 5, the only way to satisfy both of these is if the mines were here. I don't know what the logic is for that, but we'll see. There's 1 mine here, so these are both non-mines. 5, that's the biggest number we've seen this entire time. There's only 2 mines here max, so this has to be a mine as well. This 4 means there's 1 mine here, so this is the other mine. B is complete. 3, well, these are both mines. So one of the mines are here, meaning this is not a mine. 4 implies one of these are mines, so this is not a mine. This is a mine. This 3 means this is a mine, and therefore we're done. Okay. 2 seems to be fairly useful. Not necessarily though. Okay, weird logic, I guess. If this were a mine, then because none of these are mines for the 1, the 3 can only be satisfied like so, making 3 rows in 5, or making 3 in 5. 3 mines in row 5, not possible, so this can't be a mine. 1 mine here, also means 1 mine here. Okay, well, we know there's at least 1 mine here, which complements this pair, so none of these are mines. We can then do this. 2 here means this is not a mine. 3, well, there's 1 mine here, so this isn't a mine either. 0. Okay, I think I got some logic here. This must have 2 mines. But because roads C and D have 4 mines in total, then there is 1 mine here with 2 mines here, implying there is exactly 1 mine here. But this 2 also implies there is at least 1 mine here, which already completes the 3, implying then that this is not a mine, and there's only 1 mine here exactly. If there are any more, then it will overload. So there's exactly 1 mine there as well. The 1 mine here means this is not a mine, so this is the mine. Actually, 1 and 2 can both be complete. F is now complete. 1 mine here says this is the other mine. There we go. Fun. This 1 and 2 work together. This 1 here implies that the remaining cell has 3, but this 2 can only have 2 around it, so the third mine has to be here. Also this 2 implies at least 1 mine in this pair. So this happens. 3 and 3 here. These are both essentially 2 2s, and that is a pattern that we've seen before. These 2 are both mines, and that's all there is to it. This 3 is complete. This 3 implies 2 mines here, which then completes 5. This 4... Well, this 2 is 1 mine here, so this has to be one of the mines. Therefore, there is 1 mine here, so this is the other mine to complete the 3. That completes column D. 2 mines. Well, there is 1 mine here to complete column C, so that's not a mine, and therefore this is a mine to complete column E, which completes the 4, so that's 3. Column B is complete, that's a mine, that's not a mine. These are both mines, and done. I think balance is fairly easy to work with on smaller sizes, because like these columns essentially act as their own clues as well. Just very nuanced clues. These are both non-mines. This 3 and this 1. I think it's a pattern we've seen before. This is not a mine then. And also these are both mines. Yeah, the 1 3 with a space in between. Pattern we've seen before. That 2 is very suspicious. Because now I'm looking at the other cells, right? Besides this 2 over here. There's a 3 that kind of looks at these 2 cells as well. And then this one. We know C and E have 4 mines in total, and the 2 sees 2 of them already. But that implies then that these 3 cells have a total of 2 in them as well. We don't know how they're distributed though. Because this 3 could in fact have 2 mines here. And in fact must have 2 mines, can't they? Because because row 3 has 2 mines in it, one of them has to be here, at least. Therefore, this 2 can only have 1 here. The 3 then must have 2 mines here to make sure that happens. And because there's only 1 mine in these 2 cells, this has to be a mine. The 2 sees 2 cells here, so we know this is not a mine actually. What is this? Is 3 complete? There's 1 mine here. I actually have no idea. Oh wow, we do know there's 1 mine here completing column B. So that's a mine. This 3 is complete. I think everything else is done. Yeah. There we go, 10 out of 10. Cool, we might move on to P7. This is where it gets real tough, because from 7x7s onward, there are now 3 mines per column and per row, which makes the math slightly harder. I think this 1 4 may actually have to work together. Not necessarily actually. Yeah, that's not true, because maybe it's this 4 and this 4. They are pretty spaced out. Yeah, we don't actually know. Wow. There's 4 mines here and there's 4 mines here, but rows 2, 3, and 4 have a total of 9, right? Because 3 per row. That implies that there is exactly 1 mine there. No idea how that helps. Oh, but we do have rows 1 and 2, which must have a 6 in total. There is 1 here and 1 here, implying there must be 4 in here, and there are exactly enough squares to do that. And now we know, because there is exactly 1 mine in these 3 cells, that these are non-mines. Lots of 4s. This 4 sees 4 here, which... Well, okay, because this 4 can have only 2 here maximum, this 4 must have a minimum of 2 mines there. But what I was thinking is, because there's 2 mines here exactly, that makes 8 out of the 9 mines in these 3 columns. I wonder how I should continue this though. Oh, well, column D is complete. Did not see that. There we go, there's our final one. We have 2 mines here, and this 3 implies 1 more mine here. That completes all 9 mines in these 3 columns, so there are no mines there. Not helpful. Okay, we can do some more deductions, I suppose. Let's think about this 2, this 1, and column F. Column F must have 3 mines in it. How many mines can this have? It looks like it can have no mines actually, but that is not true, because that will break the 1. So what I'm saying here is that in column F, one of these has to be mines. if none of them were mines, they would break, and if there were more mines, then this too would break. So that means there has to be at least one. There has to be at least one mine here. There must actually be exactly one mine here to complete the 2. And because there has to be at least one mine here, we know the remaining 3 cells has 2 mines left as a result. There therefore must be at least one mine here, which will complete the 1. So we can do something like this. This one is actually complete, which is insane logic actually. Does this 3 help? No idea. I hope you see why balance is quite fun to do now. Like, the logic they have is absolutely absurd even at a normal level. And I know there are way harder puzzles like incoming. These exclamation marks are going to be pretty insane. And spoiler alert, there is even more late game content after this. Oh, so I've been told. But before that, obviously, we're gonna try and solve all of this. Ooh, nice song. Wow, what I I'm just vibing along. This 4? I feel like, okay, there are 5 cells around it, correct? So we know one of them has to be empty. How many do we know have to be empty though? Alright, I don't know if this is... I'm gonna try and pursue something here. If these are both non-mines and there are exactly 4 here, meaning that there are exactly 2 here, meaning this is a mine, that works. If there was a mine here, then there are 3 here, then these are all mines. This is not a mine, this is a mine, that works. Two here implies what? 4 outside. 4 outside. Anything to do with that? No. I'm trying to make sure, like, could I maybe use cases here? For example, if there were no mines, then there are 4 mines here, then there are 2 mines here, and we also know this is a mine, this is not, and this is. Oh, I'm stupid. 3 is just complete. These are all mines. What? Okay, well I just made a whole... I just made a fool out of myself. Huh. Okay, this is not a mine anymore. This 3 means there is 1 mine here, so this is not a mine. This 4 is then complete. There we go. A is complete. 4 here is complete. B is complete. I believe, yeah, row 5 is complete. What else is complete? Well, row 7 can be completed. Actually, row column G as well. And that leaves that to be a non-mine. Wow. Cool. Yeah, this is probably one of the variants where it's very hard to miss even the most basic of clues, because like the logic is just spaced very far apart. But I hope you like that though. I don't know, I really like this variant. I might continue doing more of this if possible. I am running out of time because it's getting quite late. Oh wow. I mean, we could try one more variant. I don't foresee myself solving this very well though. Oh wow, okay. Cool logic, cool logic. Let's see, I think this 3 might be better explained. There are 3 mines here. Oh, no. This 3 is the only one that works, actually. Yeah. So, looking at these 2 sets here. Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna exclude this mine here. This set contains 1 mine. This set contains 2 mines. Because there are a total of 6 mines in 2 and 4, we then know the remaining 3 are all mines. Nice. Oh, that is a lot of 3s. There is exactly 1 mine here, so to complete this 3 there is exactly 1 mine here. Again, not sure how that helps. Might have to do with this 3 instead. Yep. This 3 has 3 mines here, including that one over here. This one has only 1 here, implying that both of these are also mines. This 2 is complete. I guess there's 1 mine here. Oh, I almost clicked on... There's 1 mine here, so this 4 will be complete. 5. No idea. I don't think that's important right now. I think what is important though, there are 2 mines here. I think there's 1 mine here as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1? Yeah, there is exactly 1 here. Is it helpful? No idea. I'm just gonna quickly just check and make sure I'm not missing anything stupid once again. I don't think I am, but maybe I am, just like... Maybe it's better to focus where we must have mines. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. Well, I mean, we could say that there is 1 mine here and therefore 1 mine here, but that doesn't help our case in any way. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. We also know that there's 1 mine here. Again, does not seem to help. It's probably have to do this 5. I'm just calling it right now. Oh, let's say because there's 2 here, then to complete 4 and 5, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 mines here as well. Now, obviously, if this was a mine, then there can only be 1 mine here. So to complete 5, you need something like this. And that looks like it works. Just a lot of extra squares need to be blacked out. But in your other case, if this was not a mine, then there are 2 mines here. In which case, no idea how you would put them. Except this would have to be a mine. That's really just it. I don't know, at this point, is guess and check like a good thing I can do? I forgot where we started. We started with the fact that the mine was here, right? I mean that is some deduction we made. Let's move on to the idea of a mine not being there. Then it would have to be here. Then because there must be two mines here, still one mine there, then this cannot be a mine. Everything's so fundamentally different though, I don't see any similarities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see it. Pretty sure this has to be a mine. We'll try it out. Okay. I don't know how you would think, but if this was not a mine for the white case, then you would have to put mine here, here, and here, therefore making both of these empty and failing the one. That, I don't know, man. Not how I would go about solving it. I guess we could probably guess and check in some other way, but that doesn't really help, so I'm assuming that's not the intended method. We know there has to be at least one mine here. We also know there has to be at least one mine here. But because there's one mine here and there are 3 mines here, that makes a total for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does it make 9? Doesn't that make 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Just meaning that none of these are mines then? Okay. I mean, I think I could have done that even without this mine over here. Yeah. I mean, now we can continue drawing. There's one mine here and there's one mine here. That makes 1, 2, that makes 5. So I guess this is a mine. Wow. Yeah, that feels a lot more elegant. We now know there's exactly 2 mines here and there is one mine here. There's one mine here, so we know there is a mine there. This 3 is complete, so there is a mine here. There are 2 mines over here, completing row 5, so this is not a mine. This 3 means there's 1 mine here. I guess that's just a 2-1 pattern. That completes column G, so it was pretty beneficial. There we go. Definitely not the most elegant of solves that I've ever had, but balance still remains one of my favorite variants. Yeah, they make really cool patterns actually, the mines. Most of them form these kind of like diagonal square chains. I don't know if that's just like a pattern that forms, or if it's kind of forced that they have to make this kind of shape to maintain balance. Haha, puns, get it? Anyway, alright, we're done here. Yeah, bye bye, see ya.